Hello, welcome to another action figure review. Today we take a look at the McFarlane DC MultiVerse Collector's Edition Mr. Terrific Platinum Edition. Okay, artwork on the back. This artwork is almost a figure in there, except this figure has a black face, black T on his face, and not a red T on his face. As always, I have a stand and a card inside. That's the same artwork as the box. And then inside here we have interesting pieces now. Him along with the Neo Green Lantern, I forgot the name of the Neo Green Lantern, have alternative face plates. So aside from the standard face on him, generic expression, we have her face and a screaming face. We have a hand holding a T-sphere. It's molded in, there isn't a full ball in his hand, and silver and flat blue painted. We have this piece here, not sure how this is going to go on here, but it's got transparent plastic with silver painted on top of it. There's a circle here, so I'm guessing it doesn't go around his arm. And we have a T-sphere with a chute going around it, and this also has a clip that I suppose go around his. Try that right now. So I'm going to take the hand off, plug that here, put the hand back on. And I guess that's how it's supposed to look. And then for the other arm, let's just get his arm up and then clip. Okay, then you can do like a self-defense. Oh, you can do a self-defense kind of thing. This feels very ironically toy-y, like kids toy-y. Okay, so standard face is pretty good. If I take this off, it's kind of funny underneath. He's got a tiny beak mouth thing. I know what this is for. This is for the screaming face, but still, this is totally like weird alien vibe. Single eye, beak mouth. Looks quite good with that face there. That's actually decent. If I get the slightly open. So really that red piece in there, I guess it helps hold the... Well, no, it doesn't really hold the faces. I wonder why they do that. I wonder why they didn't just attach the red to there. I guess there's less plastic molding for them, less plastic pieces. Okay, if I move this clothing down, you see Play Fair is printed quite nicely onto the figure. That's good. The inside of the jacket does look a little bit wonky. And the stitching is very obvious, like it looks cheap on the inside. There's no wires on his jacket, but when it's there on him, when it's covered up, you know, looks quite decent. The rest of him, I don't know if there's any reuse or not, because he's got these standard black boots molded onto the feet. And the white there is actually painted okay on him. So, I guess articulation then. Is anything on his back? No, it's just a black torso. Okay, so head goes down, head goes up. Rotating joint looks sideways, so I couldn't get a double ball joint in there. Hands, this butterfly joint moves quite well. Look at that. This is a really good basic body to paint on top of. I would like them to keep using this a bit more. Now, I'm kind of thinking like if I cut just a little bit more plastic there, it can move even more forward, but it's okay. And this jacket does not hinder articulation whatsoever. Look at that. I'm doing 360s on there and can sort of still do it. Double elbow joint, peg and swivel the hand, standard McFarlane. Okay, see, he's got very free movement. The jacket does not hinder that at all. It also goes very far back, very far forward. This is a very good, I guess, body buck. Leg goes very forward, back, sideways. There is rotation. Well done, McFarlane. Okay, look, extra movement without extra budget spent on the figure. Double knee joint. Still using pegs, we see. Up, down, sideways, sideways, toe. This is good. Like a lot of the movements here feel like they're from like some Japanese toy line. So if I move his leg up, put this back, sideways, okay, a little bit. Put him in action, like a ready to fight pose. Okay, there's no quickie joint in his feet. His feet can move left and right. There's extra articulation in the leg. He can stand really well. That's really nice. This figure is quite good. The basic body that they've used moves very well, and it is painted quite decently. Usually white paint on, black plastic is faded a little bit, but they did a pretty good job here. The extra accessories are also nice, different faceplates. Would have been nicer if they also had a few extra hands, but if you have any other black gloved hands from any other McFarlane figure, they should fit quite well on this figure, so you can use those, because the pegs and joints are quite universal with them, which I like a lot. The spheres are decent accessories. I would have preferred if I also had just an actual ball that he can have, instead of things that permanently attached to like molded hands and stuff. And the jacket is soft goods, but this is still a relatively cheaper figure, so the soft goods are not up to standard as some of the other releases. The stitching line is okay on the outside, but very obvious on the inside, but you don't see that too much, so it's kind of okay. There's no wiring in the suit whatsoever, but it's just a small jacket, so again, it's not too bad. The worst part of the jacket is that it does bunch up and fold a lot. The upside is that articulation is not affected, and it's quite easy to remove and put on, but it does kind of look a bit silly when you put him in certain poses. The last soft goods I took a look at from McFarlane was the Jonah Hex figure with the horse, and that one seems to do quite well, better than this actually. So yeah, does this figure cost more than the regular releases? Sure, it does, but it's it's improved in all the right ways. So next up is remove pins, please. That would be really nice, and maybe have the jackets be slightly less loose than this. But otherwise, if you like Mr. Terrific, you like some of the extra outside members of Justice League or Justice Society, this is a decent figure. Subscribe to Jason Comment below, because have a nice day.